Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about a very bad choice from Warner. Right, from The Guardian, Henry Cavill dropped as Superman after James Gunn announces new movie. This is pretty much a retard move. Retard! But before I go, here's a trailer.
We are few. We are God's chosen knights. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Fuck me. Right, from The Guardian. Actor says this news isn't the easiest after having recently been given the go-ahead by Warner Bros. To announce his return to the role. It seems they did a bait and switch to him, and he was, in my opinion, one of the best Supermans out there. Hey, it seems all the actors that played Superman were really good, but for our generation, for the last few years, his role has been quite good. Brandon Routh, he was good as well, but I kind of like Henry Cavill. He did a good job. It was a very good. I haven't seen Black Adam, where he makes his cameo, and The Rock even helped him get the new role to push ahead. I wonder what he will do now with what The Rock will do, but this is really sad, especially because after all, he lost a paying job. Well, technically, he left because we all know that garbage that it was The Witcher, and he was carrying that show on his back. And I mean, that was a heavy carry. But you would think, hey, they're moving to a new Superman. The youngest Superman. That's what James Gunn, the idiot, said, as he says here. Peter and I have an easy slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first project at the beginning of the new year. Among those on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on the earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. Why can't we get a good Superman? You know, the Superman that is strong, that it has already been developed. We already have that. The character is already there. Why can't you just grab it? The actor itself, him, Henry Cavill, he is amazing. He knows his role. He's a fan of Superman. Since he's a fan, so he will give everything he has for the role. And that is the best thing you could actually ask for on an actor, because he will give it the best, and you can guarantee that at least part of that money that you're gonna get on the movie is coming from Henry Cavill, because there's a lot of fangirls over him, but even more so because of his acting, because he's gonna give everything he has on that role. He's a fan. But no, let's make him the Superman discovering his superpowers. We already have that. Let's move on. If that was a new character, if that was, for instance, a Rey Skywalker, Yes, I'll understand. Especially because she did not have the training bit. She knew everything from the get-go. Here we are dealing with Superman. We already have the initials, the beginning and the beginning and the beginning. We already had Smallville and all of that stuff. So we already know the beginnings. Right, moving on. But we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we are big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. So basically, he's just giving him a participation trophy. But you think the bad news stops right there? You think? Well, I got bad news for you, boys! Got news for you! Right around here! A black Superman film written by the racist Ta-Nehisi Coates and produced by Jar Jar Abrams is reportedly still going ahead and will not be impacted by Gunn's film. Motherfuckers, why would I want to watch that garbage second-tier bootlegged derivative work that is the Black Superman? I don't want that garbage. Why don't you cancel that garbage and give us Henry Cavill instead? Hey, fire James Gunn, fire Ta-Nehisi Coates, fire Jar Jar Abrams, and cancel this garbage and give us Henry Cavill. What do you say? I'm in on that one, don't you think? I am definitely in. But here is what Henry Cavill said on this, and he is obviously a pure gentleman, and you can actually see he actually did get hurt over this. But, as usual, pure gentleman. Anyway, here is what he said. I'm gonna quote him completely on this one, so here we go. Quote, I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman, after being told by the studio to announce my return back in October. Prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that. James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember, Superman is still around. Everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he set for us are still there. But my turn to wear the cape has passed. But what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards. Yeah, the guy is still a gentleman and doing perfectly on his reply, but Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck were they thinking at DCU and Warner and people in there? David Zaslav, come on, fix this bullshit and cancel that Black Superman. Nobody wants to watch that garbage. That bitch. Don't worry, we'll be receiving that shoved propaganda in our faces over and over. The first Superman. It's a role of a lifetime. Come and watch it, people. If you doubt, you're racist. And if you do watch it, remember, give your space to black people. Yeah, I can already predict the marketing. I can already predict the victim blaming. They are blaming the fans for the movie failing and all of that nonsense. Don't you just see it coming? I can see it. It's kind of like a high-speed train. You're in the middle of the track and you're seeing that flashlight, the headlight of the train, and that flash of light coming right at you, and you can't do anything about it. That's what it's going to come with that Black Superman. You can see it. You can see it. It's gonna hit on your face. No ifs, no buts. Well, Henry Cavill, I wish we had more Superman based on you, and I definitely hope they still can reverse this, but otherwise, thank you. Thank you for being an amazing Superman. Thank you for being such a huge fan. And thank you for playing your characters with your soul and not like some other actors who just play it for the money and doesn't care about the role, the IP, or the lore of the IP. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.